Today we're going to replace the brakes on a 2002 Jeep Liberty. We're going to replace the shoes as well as the drum, all the springs, and let's get started. First thing is you need the right tools. One of these spring removal tools, put it on like that, give it a twist. One spring off, two springs off. Next, we unhook some of the pieces that are on, like so. There's an auto adjust lever down here. It's got to come off. We can wait for that. Basically, you just pull everything off. This tool you need to take out the springs that hold the shoes on. Quick twist. Sometimes they're rusty, but they should come right off. Then everything should just fall right off. You want to take note of where everything went. There is one clip here that's holding on the, you got to kind of get a screwdriver underneath it and pry it off. The new kit usually comes with a new one. See right there? Just be careful you don't cut yourself. And that's it. Now it comes with this spring retainer. Make sure you keep that. Once you have all the pieces out, the new kit usually replaces them all. Now the key here is make sure you want to clean everything really well. Cleanliness is the key. Now it's time to clean. What I usually do is get one of these oil catch basins, put it right underneath, get yourself some degreaser, all-purpose degreaser, spray it on, let it sit. Let it sit for like 5-10 minutes. Take a brush, scrub it off. These little pieces pop out. You can just give them a quick clean. It's always good to have things nice and clean. Pop. After you're done with the degreaser and wiping everything off, get yourself some brake clean. Spray everything down. This gives it a final cleansing action. I can't emphasize enough that getting things clean are the key to good brakes. Now since we have everything all nice and clean, we can start putting the new shoes on. What I forgot to mention is what you probably want to do is take apart the other wheel and keep that as a reference so you know how things go together. There's a lot of springs in here. First thing you want to do is these points here underneath, they're contact points. You want to take brake lubricant and put it along these points. This stops squeal and gives it a nice lubricated surface to ride on. Okay, don't be shy. Use as much as you think is necessary. All right. Put these guys back in. Maybe put some grease on them too. Okay, now for the fun part. All right, so now everything's clean. We're going to want to locate, place the drum pads. You locate the left one. Okay, there's a little pin that came with this that goes in the bottom hole. If you look at your old setup, you'll probably see it. Just want to bang it in with a hammer. Then you want to find your right piece and locate this piece, which is going to go like that. Okay. Reattach it to the cable. Kind of put it up like that. Put this piece on. Okay, that's how it's going to go. You want to locate your spring washer. It's kind of curved. That provides a constant tension. And then you're going to want to locate your clip. You should have with the new kit. That should just slide right on and lock that piece in. Like so. Okay. Now you don't want to squeeze the ends in just in case you want to take it apart again. Then you want to line those little pieces in. Okay. And locate this little nail head, which goes in the back through the hole of the shoe. Then locate your spring with this little hat. It's got a notch in it. That slides on. You take your tool. It's a Craftsman brake tool. And push it and twist. This kind of holds it in place so you can work on it. Then you want to do it for the other side. Okay, then you want to locate this bar. It's a long metal bar, red spring. Red spring goes on the long end. There's this little clip here that's going to slide in here. Okay? All right, so this has got to go inside here, and hopefully you have the other side not completely taken apart so you can look at it. All right, with that bar in place, should be roughly in the spot you want it. It's going to be a real pain to kind of wiggle it in there and get it to stay. You kind of get the idea. Okay, so your new brake adjustment kit should come with this wire with a spring on it, the adjuster, the lever that goes near the adjuster, spring, guide, and a little rubber thing. Now you can go assemble the adjuster. Adjuster goes in the bottom like that. There's a spring which attaches right above it. There's two holes. One, two. This long squiggly part of the spring goes on this side, and the other spring goes to that small hole up top, like so. So to get these springs on, you use the tool on the other side. So We've got a little ball. You put the spring in there, hook the ball end to that little centerpiece, lift, and slide. You may have to take a couple shots. Just watch your fingers. There you go. It's one side on. Just make sure this piece is behind there, and it's going to come around, come down there. Now next spring goes in there. Tool. Make sure everything is supposed to be in the slots is. And there we go. All together. All right, next locate the adjuster arm. Should say R for right. My kit came with a left one. It's supposed to be a right, so I reused the old one. Locate this spring. This is going to go behind there, like that. And it's going to slide on that little piece that you banged in. It's going to slide in. Like so. Okay. Next, you're gonna get your adjuster spring, wrap it around the pulley in the back that you mounted, and clip this orange piece of spring is gonna go underneath the hook on the adjuster. Lift the hook up, place it in, like so. Now, once everything's in, this whole piece should move nice and tight. It's going to kind of float. All right. This we can adjust later. Now at this point you can probably go ahead and squeeze those clips in. Or clip. There you go. Just so it doesn't fall out. Right there. There you have it. Everything's nice and clean, lubricated on the back, ready to go.